Welcome, ooh, welcome back. How about those Ukrainian Christmas carols, y'all? And who caught Scrambler at the beginning? Yeah, one of my favorite holiday traditions. So up next, we have a little back-to-back situation. Carol Levin and Steve Deutsch are going to read a poem for you. And that's going to be followed by Maria Ministo with Eric Vanderbilt Matthews, Maria Scherer Wilson, Jana Levin, and Jenny Zeifel, and Leanna Keith, right? Okay, and Leanna Keith. And Martina's going to conduct. If you haven't witnessed 12 Town Christmas, it's epic. I can't wait for you to see it. And I'm so excited for what Carol and Steve are about to do because they've been a part of the Table of Cheers holiday show for many years doing the little Latka that wouldn't stop screaming as a dramatic reading. But it's not Hanukkah yet. So they've prepared something different. And I have no idea what it is because I wanted to be surprised. So I'm going to turn over the microphone to them. Thank you.
You can be assured it's a masterwork.
We're representing. We're just representing. And believe me, if you want to come closer for a nice surprise at the end.
You do.
So come closer, come closer. All right. You ready? Ooh, I want the light on this. Okay. Cheers. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and we, being Jews, my husband and I, we had nothing to do. The Christians were home, hanging stockings with care, secure in their knowledge. Saint Nick would be there.
But for us, once the Hanukkah candles burned down, there was nothing but boredom all over the town. The malls and theaters were all closed up tight. There weren't any concerts to go to that night. A dance would have saved us some ballroom or swing. So we Googled for something, but found not a thing.
Outside the window, oddly, sat a whole foot of snow. With wind chill, they said, could be 15 below. Well, all I could do was to sit there and brood. My spouse saved the night and called out,
Chinese food!
So we ran to the closet, grabbed hats, mitts, and boots to cover our heads, our hands, and our boots. We pulled on our jackets all puffy with down and boarded the light rail to the ID, Chinatown.
In search of a restaurant. Which one? Let's decide. We chose the Jade Garden and ventured inside. And there sat more Jews, their platters piled high, with the finest of foods that money could buy. There was a roast duck, and fried squid, sweet, sour, and spiced, kosher beef and mixed veggies, lo mein and fried rice, whole fish, mushu, and shrimp, chow mi fu, and General Tso's chicken, and ma po tofu.
When at last we decided, the waiter did call, we said, skip the menu and ordered it all. And when in due time the food was all made, it came to the table in a server's parade.
Before us sat dim sum, spare ribs, and egg rolls, and 4 different soups in 4 great fragrant bowls. The courses kept coming from spicy to mild, and higher toward the ceiling were piled.
So much piled up. So much piled up. One dish after another. My sweetie and I couldn't see one another. And now we sat there, we two, without usual utensils, and they handed us implements just like 2 pencils.
We ate till we couldn't and drank down our teas and barely had room for our fortune cookies. My fortune was perfect. It summed up the mood when it said, even if it was kosher, it was still Chinese food. And my spouse's, well, just got a winner. Hers said,
Your companion will pay for the dinner. Our bellies were full, and at last it was time to waddle back home.
Our bellies were full. And at last it was time to waddle back home and to write this bad rhyme of our Chinatown trek and to privately speak about trying to refine our chopstick technique.
The MSG spun round and round in our heads as we tripped and we laughed, and gaily we said, having carried our leftovers home through the night,
Happy Christmas
to
all and
a
to
fine
fine feast of lights.
Your finances will soon take a turn to significant improvement.
Does anybody